You open your crypto app, and there it is, green candles everywhere. That coin you were looking at last week, it just shot up 40%, and suddenly you feel it. That mix of excitement and panic. The voice in your head screaming, buy now or regret it forever. That, my friend, is crypto FOMO, fear of missing out. And in 2025, it's more dangerous than ever. The crypto space moves fast. One influencer tweet, one viral thread, one TikTok video, and a coin can moon in hours. Everyone rushes in, not because they understand the project, but because they're afraid of being left behind. FOMO doesn't wait for logic. It convinces you that you're already too late. In 2020, it was Chainlink. In 2021, Dogecoin and Shiba. In 2022, NFTs. In 2023, airdrops. Now in 2025, it's AI coins, RWA tokens, and tokenized gaming. Every year brings a new wave, and with it, a crowd of investors making the same mistake, chasing the pump. I remember back in 2021, a friend of mine dumped $5,000 into a trending meme coin. It had pumped 300% in a week. He didn't read the white paper, didn't check the devs. He just bought because everyone else was buying. 2 weeks later, the team dumped their tokens. The price collapsed. He lost everything. And he wasn't even mad at them. He was mad at himself. Crypto FOMO feels like urgency, but it's fear wearing a mask. Even seasoned investors fall into the trap. Why? Because FOMO hits two powerful emotions, regret and greed. Regret for missing out. Greed for wanting more fast. And those emotions cloud judgment. You stop investing and start gambling. So how do you know when you're in a FOMO spiral? The signs are subtle. You obsess over charts. You start following hype accounts you normally ignore. You feel anxiety when others make gains. You say things like, just a little in case it too excess. You ignore fundamentals and chase momentum. That's not smart investing. That's emotional roulette. Sure, the tools are better now. Real-time analytics, smart wallets, AI-generated alpha. But the problem isn't the tech. It's human nature. Even with perfect data, we're still emotional beings, easily influenced by hype, headlines, and herd mentality. Why does FOMO hit so hard in crypto? First, because the potential gains are massive. Stocks might do 10% a year. A good crypto play might do 10% in a day. That kind of upside fuels urgency. Second, crypto is public. People post every win, brag about 5x returns. It becomes part of your identity. So missing out feels personal, like status slipping away. And third, because speed is everything. Get in early, you win. Get in late, you're the exit liquidity. So how do you avoid falling into the trap? Start with a framework. Don't invest based on feelings. Invest based on research and conviction. Understand the project. Know who's building it, what the token does, and how it fits into the bigger picture. If you can't explain the project simply, you shouldn't be in it. Set clear entry and exit plans. Know your price targets. Know your stop loss. Write down. Stick to it. If a coin moons and you missed it, move on. There's always another opportunity. Zoom out. The biggest crypto winners didn't get rich overnight. They got rich by staying in the game. The ones who bought Bitcoin at $300 and held. The ones who ignored hype and focused on conviction. Crypto isn't about one lucky trade. It's about a series of good decisions over time. Clean up your feed. Unfollow hype machines. Mute words that trigger anxiety. Follow people who build, research, educate. Join communities that value substance over hype. Your environment affects your decisions more than you think. And perhaps most importantly, get comfortable missing out. You won't catch every pump. And that's okay. Chasing everything means catching nothing. The real money? It's made in the boring moments, during steady accumulation, quiet conviction, and patient positioning. Let's also talk about dopamine. FOMO isn't just psychological, it's chemical. That thrill when you see a coin mooning, that's dopamine. It's the same rush gamblers feel. It's addictive. But just like any addiction, the high fades and the regret follows. So create space between yourself and the screen. Take breaks. Journal your thoughts. Practice gratitude. Focus on what you've learned, not just what you've missed. In 2024, I watched another new Layer 2 token launch. The hype was unreal. Influencers everywhere. The price jumped 150% on day one. I felt the itch to buy, but I paused, reviewed my notes, decided to wait. 2 days later, the token crashed 60% after the team dumped. I avoided it, not by luck but by discipline. That's the power of having a system. In crypto, consistency beats hype. Build smart habits. Research good projects. Take profits when your targets hit. Reinvest strategically. Stay grounded when the market is up. Stay patient when it's down. FOMO fades, but discipline compounds. In 2025, the crypto market is maturing. We've got regulation, institutional money, real-world utility. But with that maturity comes higher risk. The pumps are faster, the dumps are harder, and the scams are more convincing. The only way to stay ahead? Control your emotions. Most people lose money in crypto not because they picked bad coins, but because they made bad choices. Bought the top, sold the bottom, followed the hype, ignored the signs. FOMO wasn't just part of the loss, it was the loss. The best investors aren't always the most brilliant. They're the most consistent. They wait. They plan. They don't get shaken by green candles. They don't panic when others are euphoric. They follow conviction, not emotion. So next time you feel that rush, pause. Ask yourself, am I investing because I believe in this project? Or because I'm afraid I'll miss out? Would I still buy this if it went sideways for months? If the answer is no, step back. The market will always tempt you. That's how the whales win, by shaking out the weak hands. You have to be the exception. Stay sharp. Stay focused. Build wealth, not FOMO. Avoiding FOMO isn't just about missing pumps. It's about protecting your mental energy, your capital, and your long-term edge. It's about seeing through the noise and acting with intention. Make a decision today. No more chasing trends. No more panic buys. No more trades based on fear. Build your portfolio with purpose. Back projects with fundamentals. Trust your research and ignore the noise. Because in 2025, the real flex isn't catching the latest meme coin. It's staying calm while everyone else loses their minds. It's saying no when the crowd screams yes. That's true strength. That's how you win in crypto. So breathe. Close the app. Reconnect with your strategy. The next opportunity is out there, and this time, you'll be ready.